Good evening, everybody. My name is Henry, and here we're bringing UAlbany Esports live. We have a great night tonight. We have our UAlbany purple team versus our gold team tonight. We have Got Milk bringing in Kazuya versus Yoshi. Off to a great start. Yoshi's trying to get some moves off on Kazuya. Great aerials and up specials. Kazuya cannot get in with Yoshi's range from these up specials. Lots of potential. Oh, Kazuya's going in. Starting to get some stuff off on him. But Yoshi is not letting that happen. Trying to keep Kazuya from getting back on the stage, and that is the first stock down from Yoshi. Yoshi's trying to go back in, but Kazuya is going to punish this. Oh, Yoshi broke free for a second. Oh, only to be launched airward. Kazuya hits the up special, tries to laser but misses. Yoshi's able to get back onto the stage. Very easy to be knocked out at this part, but is trying to keep the distance from Kazuya here. Still able to slowly chip away at the percentage. Oop, no. Kazuya was very able to recover from that. Oh, Kazuya's getting some percentage off, trying to go in on Yoshi and takes a stock off of Yoshi.
But Henry, who's playing Kazuya and who's playing Yoshi?
Well, Kazuya, I can safely assume, is Brandon. Brandon is known for bringing Kazuya out a lot. Yoshi. Who is Yoshi?
Yoshi 7
Yoshi 7
joined us this year.
7, new player for us. Brings a lot of versatility with Yoshi, as we've seen so far. Kazuya, though, Brandon's starting to punish a little
Kazuya
more.
always scary. It's an even game until he's dead.
Luckily, 7's been able to keep some distance from Kazuya. Ooh, but a good play here. Let's see if Yoshi can recover. Recovered good. Recovery. Ooh.
Yeah, 7's doing a great job.
Great, but Kazuya might be able to get back.
Nice. Brandon keeps
Good
the game
recovery,
alive.
Good recovery. I don't think out just yet. Might be able to get back onto the stage. On the ground.
Nice
Might
recovery.
be able to put up some fight here. There we go.
Nice
That's
job.
Another stock gone.
That's a great stock taken. Good way to keep his team in the game.
Ooh, and this might be it. That's
And
it.
loses that
for
stock,
Brandon.
but
got some good stocks off.
Yeah, pretty reasonable at that point. Keeping it 2-3 to start is not bad at all.
Good solid start from both teams. They're both putting up a good fight.
Now I'm very curious who they'll send because both teams have a Yoshi. So both teams are kind of used to this.
I really like to see a Yoshi versus Yoshi.
Right,
But
yeah, I'm very curious. I would assume here that maybe they send Austin or they send other Brandon. That would be either Cloud or Toon Link. Both of those handle Yoshi pretty well. But we'll see, depending on their comfort.
I'd be interested in Toon Link, how well can fare against Yoshi, especially with the up special. The eggs that Yoshi's able to launch just really provides a lot of distance. But Toon Link, I feel like, with both just the neutral special and the down special, I think can provide a lot of assistance there.
Oh, for sure. He gets a lot more off of it, too. But we'll see what they go with as a team. I'm sure they're talking about it now. And they'll have to consider once that stock's taken off of 7.
Oh, and it's Cloud.
That makes sense. Very good as a pivot. I was just about to say, makes sense for once he gets that stock off of 7, whoever comes in next, right?
Puts up a good fight.
Yeah, they have to think about the future. And Battlefield, too, which is great for Cloud. Good for Yoshi, too, but great for Cloud.
Yes, Cloud is really good on that. There we go. And we begin. Yoshi's already trying to keep range from Cloud.
As he should.
What you should do, but also to not let Cloud build up too much meter, movement meter especially.
Nice take.
Cloud is
Yep.
down a stock already. Yoshi
Yep.
is good with those offstage punishes.
That's excellent. Yeah, Seven's job here is to just widen the lead for his team as much as he can at this point. He's done his job,
Yep.
so now
He's
every
gotten
stock
good
taken is
lead.
extra credit.
Yes. Cloud keeps trying to get in. He's hitting the up specials, which is taking a good amount off Yoshi, but not much more can be done with Yoshi from there.
See, now what I would like to see Austin do is, so Cloud naturally conditions people to shield, and that's when Cloud should start doing dash grab or things like that to stop them from shielding. But right now, 7 doesn't really have any reason to not hold shield most of the time. I would like to see him work off that, but this ledge trapping is really great, though.
Yoshi's trying to keep away, especially with this low percentage. Let's see what happens next. This could be the
Nice
decider of the
recovery.
game.
Yeah, this could be.
This could be it.
Yeah, he's trying to steal another stock here, which I love.
I was gonna say,
Got to extend that
he's
lead
gonna
for his team.
try and do what he can before he's out. Oh, and he might. Who knows? Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
The blade beam's good because it's safe, but
Ooh.
nah, yep,
Not
he's
yet.
still
Not
alive.
quite. Not quite. Oh. All right.
And a nice cleanup from Austin.
Nice.
So still close now.
Still down a stock, so seven did his duty.
Yup.
Interested who they're gonna send in next though now against
Now
Cloud.
I know most of Gold is uncomfortable against Cloud, as are most people. So I'm very curious who they'll send. They might send Lucia because Sora Cloud's not that bad. I think it's a comfort thing because other than that, they have Donkey Kong and they have Roy or Jigglypuff or Mario. All of which are like, can do it, but it's a lot more uncomfortable. I think it's a pretty high chance they send Lucia.
Anticipating the Sora being sent in, really feel like it can counter against Cloud the best out
And
of those.
I'm more curious to what stage they'll take him. Because Austin really likes platforms as a player.
I'm wondering if they'll take what's the name of the stage? I'm forgetting it, but definitely probably try and go for something without the platforms because that up special from Cloud is just devastating. With the
really
platforms.
annoying.
Really sets up more combos for Cloud, so I'm guessing they'll probably avoid it.
I would hope so.
Unless we're gonna be
But we'll
surprised.
see.
We'll see.
That depends on bands too. See, we got to get access to some events. Have like a stage picker, like an electronic, kind of like like the Elgatos.
Donkey Kong.
Okay, so
Let's
it's
see.
Nick.
All right.
That's valid. I think this matchup's actually kind of tough, but that's valid.
He might be
Depends
able
on
to,
how
I think
Nick
he can hold
plays.
his own. Let's
Especially with the team lead. It depends on how Nick
I was gonna
plays.
say,
Yeah.
Austin's
That
already
makes
down
sense.
one stock, so this does give Donkey Kong a bit of an advantage.
And
I'm
PS2,
interested
always
what he's gonna go
always a
for.
good starter. People always confident on it.
Is he gonna try and go for lots of grabs this game? What's he gonna try and go for? I wonder.
Yeah, they're playing it a lot slower because they've got something to lose.
Yep, they're both trying to play carefully.
They're taking us back to Smash 4 neutral, hold shield, wait, and see what happens.
Let's go. Ooh, possible. Ooh, no. Cloud's still able to get something off here and a great parry. Still going for the up specials.
Yeah, a little
but
antsy,
Nick
but,
is,
you know.
is trying his best to avoid them, and he's doing a good job so far. I think he can recover from this pretty well. Tries to grab.
I think he was anticipating
He
a roll.
anticipated a roll there, missed the punch, but
That's okay.
not enough to launch Donkey
Yeah,
Kong
we're
right
fine.
there. Gives him some time to charge the punch back up.
But this is why, like, Cloud DK is not easy for Donkey Kong. But, you know, Donkey Kong gets punishes
Yes,
that
I was
Cloud
gonna
really
say,
hates, so, you know, it
Once
can
Donkey
work.
Kong grabs you, he's getting some percentage off.
Nice.
All right.
Stay
Oh,
safe.
Charged punch.
I
and
would have
limit.
liked to see a punish there, because that wasn't a spaced forward air. He could grab him.
I think here comes. Ooh, yep, there it is.
Okay, that
He
works.
misses
We're
that.
back on
Good
stage.
recovery, but down a stock.
Gets him with the dash attack
Still has
on
a
the
good lead
landing.
though.
Mhm.
There we go. Might be able to keep him off stage here. Not quite,
Nah, yep.
but he's able to recover. Okay, good save there.
That was scary.
I wasn't sure. I was a little worried. But
Yeah, see, so Nick has this problem with restraint in moments like this, where he'll swing hard, and Austin's taking great advantage of that right now.
Ooh, gets him off stage again. Can he keep
Nice.
him off? Good punch.
Yep.
There
That's
we
a
go.
stock.
All right, that's a stock. Always worth it. Immediately going back on the offensive. Trying to get him off, but ooh. Good punch.
So what Nick needs to do now is play nice and slow and confident and hold center stage. Okay, so he gave up center stage and he died. So,
Let's get a little fresh start, though.
Yeah,
So let's see where he goes with
overextending a
this.
little bit and paying the price.
Oh, he might try and get him off here, or at least keep him
Keep it
off
simple.
stage.
Stay on
Yep.
stage.
Keep
Yeah,
him
Donkey
off.
Kong doesn't even need to go off
There we
stage.
go.
See?
That's the thing with Donkey Kong. Once
Yeah,
he gets
you
you
don't
off
have to.
stage, as long as he plays right,
Yeah.
you're not getting back on.
So Nick still wins against Austin. Still keeps the
Keeps
one
the
stock lead.
So at least they'll know who they're going into next.
But it could have been a 2-stock lead.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping that SD doesn't get to Nick too much because he gets frustrated with those. He has a bit of a habit of pulling the trigger really hard when he
Keeping the
doesn't have
mental
to.
is half the battle in games.
Oh, yeah,
Just
especially
making
this
that
one.
You're not too dissuaded by anything. Just keep a good mindset, and that's probably going to get you most of the way.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now, who will they send next?
It's Donkey Kong.
They've got
Already got Kazuya.
they've got Toon Link, they've got Kazuya, they've got Pikachu. Oh, and Falco. So I mean, I'd send the Toon Link and just not play the video game and stay full screen.
Yeah, I was going to say, try and keep
You
away
know?
from Donkey Kong, and he can't do much.
Just to shred those stocks, right? Because your goal if you're purple right now is to wrestle control of the stock lead, right? And your goal as gold is to just keep even. If you can keep even from now on, a stock for a stock, you win, guaranteed. They're taking their sweet time picking,
Jeez.
making us wait a
They're
little
really
bit.
trying
Come
to see,
on.
because once they get Donkey Kong out, then they're going to have to plan for what's after that.
That's valid.
Falco
Okay,
going in.
Falco. I actually think this might be very punishing for Jason, for Falco. Falco is a very on-point character that needs to land all of his stuff correctly, and Donkey Kong loves when people make mistakes. So it might put a lot on his shoulders. Battlefield's good for him, but we'll see how he
Going to
handles
have to see how well he can play this.
Yep, fooling
Mess
around
around
a
a
little bit. Yep.
All right, they've got 7 minutes. They've got time.
Trying to ice him out.
All right, here we go, though. Let's let Nick get back in the good mental.
Yep.
All right. And there we go. So let's see.
So as you can see, Nick already kind of swinging
He
for
went in.
because the rewards there.
Yes, and Falco's taking full advantage of this.
Inevitably,
Great
Nick,
combo.
when you see the VOD, the reward on that really wouldn't be that high to justify. But yeah, Jason taking great advantage and slowing it down, which I love. He's not forcing anything.
Trying to keep his distance. a
See,
bit,
yeah,
pick
he's
some
not forcing
percentage
anything
off.
at all. He's letting Nick
Once
do all
he's
the
getting
work.
Donkey Kong in the air, there's not much Nick can do.
See, now he forced it. So that's tough. Because you can't really force much as Falco in this matchup unless you know you're going to be safe.
Yeah.
And Donkey Kong loves stuff like that.
Ooh, almost got him with that.
Now I'd love to see Jason slow it down again. Anytime Jason the advantage moment is gone, he should be
Ooh.
resetting.
No.
Yeah, the
quite,
game
hit him
lies
on
to
the
us
side.
there.
He's trying to lure him in
Yeah,
to do
don't.
something
There you
here.
go.
Is Nick going to take the bait? Not quite, but he's going to force it anyways.
I really love the restraint Jason's showing. Because you can tell he wants the stock real bad, right?
He wants it badly.
If you're
but he's
Jason,
not
you
that-
want it so bad.
He's not trying to go in too much for it. He knows there's risk to it still if he plays it wrong.
Right.
It's right on the ledge above him. That's a big save for him.
There you go. Slow it down.
Taking a little percent out.
Nah,
Donkey
see?
Kong is going to punish that. Yep.
The minute you force that advantage, things get tough. Yep. And there you go. Nick takes the
Nick
stock.
takes a stock. So right now it's really good for gold just for doing that.
Yeah, exactly. So now Nick has extended the team stock lead, right?
He's done
but
his
now
duty.
the more the merrier, and this is where it gets kind of nerve-wracking for Jason.
I think this is going to put Jason a little pressure, but can he keep it up? Keep him off the stage? Not quite. Oh,
that'll do. Yep.
And that'll take him out.
He finds it.
All right. He finds
so not bad. Not
just
too
the one
bad.
stock.
Just the one stock. So they're keeping it tight. This is competitive
I was gonna say,
and a little
it's really
stressful.
Going little by little, they're chipping away at each other.
Yeah, no kidding. Getting a feel for each other. They're all very used to each other. Obviously, two teams at the same university, right?
Yeah.
But so that adds another element to it. But they're also making lots of changes recently, so there's still a lot of room for surprise.
Really, in who they're sending in almost seems unexpected sometimes, but they're making it work regardless.
And I think that's probably part of the team strategy at this point, right? Is if they know each other well enough, they don't want to send in a person who's obvious in a matchup or something like that.
Because that's going to throw the other person off a little bit.
Right. And some of the details you'd normally get of two strangers fighting each other isn't as severe in an instance where two people know each other and know how they play, at least to some degree initially, right?
Almost a disadvantage of being from the same university. You
Yeah.
know their aces. You know what their hidden cards are sometimes. You might just not be able to keep anything secret.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, who are they going to send in against Fox, though?
If I'm gold, I send Lucia here. Sora Falco's kind of nice for Sora. If Lucia stays more patient than Jason, he might have a really hard time. And they still have the stock lead, so really all they have to do is force a lot of trades and stay even, and they win the game, right? So if I'm gold, I'm probably thinking of something like that. I'd probably want to go to a very horizontal stage like Smashville or FD, maybe Town and City, maybe. But I guess we'll see. They've surprised us so far, so I
don't know what's coming next.
I don't know what's coming.
Could be something else.
Looks like we're almost done. I like that they've been taking their time with it too.
Mario.
Yep, another surprise.
Yep.
Yep.
Not doing anything too obvious.
No.
Keeping purple on their toes.
Yeah, so they're sending in David, which is really interesting, and I'd like to see how he handles it.
Go, charging up the water.
See, so now we're seeing a lot more restraint from Jason because he's probably realized I have no reason to press this really hard, right? And he has a habit of he'll get a hit in neutral and then he'll just press really hard, which sometimes doesn't work
works,
out.
But sometimes not. You just have to chip away a little.
Exactly.
I think it's very interesting to see the reflector versus reflector too. I think we saw it earlier with Mario's firebolt. He reflected it back, and Mario even has the potential to then do that back as well. So for two projectile characters with the reflex, it'd be very interesting. They're both very in the face, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's going to be a preference for both of them. Not just because they're characters, Falco and Mario, but as players, they don't like to spend a lot of time waiting. To their benefit and to their downfall.
Sometimes patience is the best way to play.
Yeah, especially in Smash Ultimate, it absolutely is. But we'll see how they are able to handle it. I know that David feels that he's a little rusty these days, so that's definitely an element. He's not playing poorly.
No.
He's missing some things, but not poorly, and he's staying consistent.
Even when Jason does gain, I think he's able to catch back up little by little.
I think that's something that's going to hurt David here is he's going to have a hard time finding the bigger punishes, right? So Mario, I mean, at this percent, it's death percent for Falco with an up smash, a down, F smash. There you go, just like that.
There you go.
Never mind.
As demonstrated.
I am wrong. David has shown that I am wrong, and that he's ready to do that, which is awesome, because that's what his team needs him to do right now is extend that lead. And purple needs Jason to... Jason's got a hard job here of holding on, extending this one stock as much as possible while bringing these stocks back for purple,
He's
which
already
is tough.
taken David
But he's
down
doing
one.
it. He's doing the work.
Can he get another, though, is the question.
It's hard to make a comeback like that without being too greedy. But so far, he's managed his risk really well.
But David's still keeping it even.
David's looking for something.
He's
David's
trying to
hunting.
get in there. He wants to take him out.
But I love that Jason's not giving it to him. He's waiting, right? He's taking his
Playing
time.
it patiently. Oh,
That was a little scary.
took a little risk
That
there.
was a bit of an overextension, but it's fine. We didn't get punished, so we forget it happened. Hold. Was looking for the roll, so that was good. Mistimed it down air just a little bit, but that was still good.
Oh.
Nice parry. Gets back to center stage. Hold center, please.
Even with him going in, he's still showing a little bit of restraint. He's not being too fast.
It's tough, though. It's a very tiring way to play.
Sometimes it's just wearing the other person out.
Yeah.
Seeing
See,
who
now
needs to
he's
move
starting
first.
to to
Yep,
reach
he's
a little
starting to-
more,
yep.
you know, and that's a
Starting
tough
to
place
pay-
to be.
He's starting to pay the price for it too. Getting taken off stage.
Okay, hold.
David's a little.
I
risk.
would like to see Jason go for simpler things here. So he's going for a lot of like greedy Falco down air stuff on like roll. A
Right
good
there.
example. I would like to see him do simpler things like Falco F tilt or like like he did down tilt earlier and killed with it. Grab punishes
Taking
would be
an
great.
airborne,
That's a
and
good
there's a stock,
example.
yes.
Perfect. Simpler will work really well for him here.
Falco's really good at just getting them up and getting them off stage.
And at the very least, Jason has brought it back to a one stock differential if David wins here, which is great.
Jason's still trying to stay close to center stage. He's keeping it. Slowly chipping away at David's percent.
Yeah, he's done a great job of extending this stock.
Oh yeah, he's made this one stock count.
David's recognized that the stuff on shield has not been safe so far, so he's starting to punish it, which is very scary if you're Jason. Nice. Get him off stage. Don't overextend.
Really
No,
good.
Jason,
Careful.
please.
See,
No.
he gets back center. It's close.
Okay,
It's all
okay.
them dancing back and forth.
Yeah,
One of them
finds
holds,
down there.
One
This
holds
is-
center and then the other does back and forth.
This is essentially an even game now. David's hunting for the roll. Doesn't get it. Jason's not
This
giving
could
it to him, which is
be
awesome.
really bad.
Hold.
Oh, he gets back to center.
Oh
And
my
no
God.
way.
Excellent up
He
smash to
takes
catch the
out
jump.
David.
Jason has given his team the lead for the
Lead
first
back.
time in this game. And he
still
did
has
that all
one
with one stock.
And this lets them see, again, who's next. And maybe Jason's able to take another
See,
stock
Jason,
out.
that match is perfect for you to review, by the way, when you watch this. Please do. Holy moly. Give us 1 second while we check the score. So we've got 4 for purple and 3 for gold, which puts gold on their last person. Is it Daniel or is it Lucia?
Are they going to see Sora? Or
Are they going to make Lucia anchor? Lucia's shown in other places that she's really good at it, but she's also a little prone to nerves right now, which is pretty natural. Just depends on how she handles it. Whereas if you're Jason, that must feel pretty good. Jason has a habit of sort of being very self-critical on like missed inputs and missed opportunities, but he adapted really well, and he did the only thing that mattered, which was giving his team the lead, right?
Which was very important here.
Yeah, especially on like a last person differential.
This lets them see who they'll be up against
Yep.
next and really lets them adapt to that.
Now they get the privilege of actually planning for the
Just,
anchor.
honestly, I feel like in most games, just knowing who your opponent's going to play is so helpful. Because
Well, they also
you
get
can
stage
plan
advantage.
And stage advantage.
So that's a biggie. Yep.
And Sora.
So
All right.
Lucia's going to anchor. Sora Falco, the same weaknesses as Cloud Falco or any sortie versus Falco, which is Falco needs to, again, take his sweet time and pick his opportunities really well. Whereas Lucia needs to set up the entirety of the game and the game's pace. So we'll see how far Jason can take this stock.
Maybe he'll take a stock off.
Yeah.
We'll see. And begin. Both keeping their distance to start.
Yep.
That's a good.
I was going to say, if I'm Jason, I'm
good
just
start.
chilling.
I was gonna
I have
say.
no reason to rush this.
Wait for someone else to go in.
Yep, pressures the platform, but then you can see Jason backs off, which is awesome because Lucia has stage control right now.
Still-
And you can't force that from her.
Trying to hit him with the spells.
Nice challenges, air to air a little bit. Lots of trading, which would work in Jason's favor if he got more damage on the board. It kind of works for Lucia right now because all she needs is that stock gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's
She
her
has
first
one
step.
goal in mind.
Mm-hmm. That's a misinput, but it doesn't matter. She wasn't really in
Doesn't
position.
affect too much.
Yeah.
He doesn't get too punished.
Nice side B on stage, takes center stage. And you can see he takes center stage, now he's pressuring,
He's
right?
capitalizing on it.
Yeah,
Yep.
now he's capitalizing on it, which is awesome.
He's
That's
hitting
exactly what he
those-
needs to do.
Hitting those shots very well. Able to just add a little bit of percentage. Sometimes the stuns, too, if it's close enough.
Excellent
All
up
right, and he
smash.
gets the stop.
Calls out the fall down.
Yep.
Jason's putting in work for his
Mhm.
team right now.
He's making this one stock count.
Oh,
He
yeah.
has made this one stock has been worth more than anything tonight.
And for Lucia, this is where nerves start to become a problem.
I was going to
right?
say, once that one stock's lost,
it doesn't feel good anymore.
That's a bad feeling.
Yeah, because now it kind of extends the work she needs to do on the next match.
Tries to hit a counter.
Okay, a little
This
greedy.
might be it.
But to be
No.
honest, I get the greed in this situation because he's already established a lead. But it wasn't really the right
Oh, wow.
opportunity. Yeah, he's done a great job of scouting the spells, not really letting
I was going to
Lucia
say, he's making
get comfortable.
Sure to not be...
Nice. She calls out
There we
the air
go.
dodge,
Yep.
seals the stock. So now it's still a one stock
2-3.
differential. But, Jason's done a really good job of putting his team in a place to win this first game.
advantage. That
Yep.
was worth a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
But still anyone's game.
Yeah,
That's it.
still a close game. Lucia still has all the tools she needs to make a comeback to secure 3 stocks. Jason's put his team in as good a position as he can. So now it's just up to their last person, which is either going to be Kazuya, very scary, or Toon Link, very niche. Either one's going to be kind of
Either one
weird
will be-
for... Now, Lucia does have a lot of experience against Kazuya, but hates it, and hates the way that she needs to play into Kazuya, as
Might
do
even
many.
be hoping that it's Toon Link
Yes.
in some situations.
Which is valid, but also as in a competitive environment, you got to play the way you need to win, right? So, either way, I think Lucia will be in for a slower paced, honestly kind of draining experience in either of these cases. And it'll be up to her to maintain her mental and try and claw her team's lead back
At this point,
and
that's what it
secure
comes
this
down
game.
to, in a 2-3.
Absolutely. Okay, looks like we're going in. What do we got? I missed it. I wasn't paying
We have a
attention.
Snake against
Snake!
Sora. This could be devastating.
I forgot about Clayton. Clayton's snake. Well, because I just assumed he'd be Yoshi, but he's been working on the snake this whole time. And Snake is really great in
Yes.
cruise
Nope.
and really great anchor.
Lucia, you there?
We have an issue, perhaps?
Possibly connection. Nope.
No, okay, we're chilling.
Maybe she was just thinking.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
All right, let's see.
There we go.
So, Sora Snake. This is kind of annoying, but not impossible by any means.
Snake's always very tricky to get in on, especially with all of his projectiles.
What I'm more curious about is seeing how Lucia feels like she needs to play this. Because Lucia has a good amount of experience and she's been improving very quickly. Her whole motivation is self-improvement. But Clayton Snake is aggressive. He likes to play the character semi-aggressive and adapt to the other person. So that might give her a hard time if she feels like she needs to really press this. If I were her, I would take her time and really try and get Clayton comfortable before I start pressing on him. But so far, she's doing
I was
great.
going to say,
Yeah.
keeping the pressure on, not giving him a lot of time.
All
to
right,
set
now I'd look
everything
for the
up.
back air because the cipher. Look for up air or back air.
Clayton's able to recover pretty well.
But he's
All
still,
the
this is the
explosives.
thing. All this extra damage Clayton gets is amazing for him, right? It makes it harder for
With the
her.
one stock lead, as long as he gets some stuff off with this, could set up the rest of the match.
Now we're getting towards the percent where Sora up throw kills. Lots of things from him kill.
Those
She
grenades.
could have shield grabbed that dash attack, right? So like she's in a bit of a position where she feels like she has to keep moving, right? And that's kind of what Clayton wants in this situation. Because a lot of stray stuff from Snake right now kills.
I was gonna say, you're not careful, stray missile hits you.
Yep,
Or
like up tilt.
in a lot of cases, maybe you roll onto a grenade that you just don't happen to see.
But so far, she's playing it well. No, forgot about the C4.
Yep. Really blends in, and in the heat of the moment, you just forget about
and now all of a sudden, she's on her last stock, right? All this extra damage is starting to really matter.
Yep. While Clayton is still up on stock.
Now, he's at like 70, so it's not that far
not
behind
bad,
at all.
but-
No, but it's getting dangerous.
keep
And
the
I
distance.
think she's recognized this, because you can tell. She's keeping her distance, right? She's harassing him a little
Trying to get
more.
as can.
Trying to be less greedy, right? Which is excellent. Excellent counter.
Yep.
Counters the up smash, so it kills him.
And now it's a very close game.
Yep, now it's an
37.
even game. Anything goes from this point. Just depends how they play. But Clayton's setting it up
Ooh,
really
I was
well.
gonna say, that C4 into that up.
Yeah, he's catching her really well with grenade play. The problem is it's harder for her to force aggression while he's holding grenades as well. She
You
has to
go
be very
in,
cognizant of these.
You're risking it sometimes with that, but is that a risk that she wants to take?
Nice.
keeping
Okay,
those
so
C4s.
she's worked her way in, but I think her reliance on spells sometimes works against her when someone's closer. It's time to start scouting for things like up air, back air, force Snake off stage.
Spells are definitely good
Because
for
Snake's
distance.
disadvantage is not great. At the least, he's always going to take more damage. Thunder doesn't go through the
there it
platform.
goes.
That's exactly what we were talking about.
Yep.
Kind of like a habitual short hop
Keeping
Thunder,
it safe,
right?
yep.
At a range where Clayton can react to it and just press up tilt, and that's the game.
And that's game one.
Purple brings it back.
Purple takes game one.
Yeah, off of Jason's one stock lead pivot. They
Both
come back
teams
nicely.
Really made.
I mean, they both played
good
well.
work of
Yeah.
their stocks, even in some cases where it was a 1-3. They still sometimes took 1-2, and that really made the difference for their team in the end.
They're definitely getting to the territory where it's smaller habits that are paying. They're paying
It's
the
just
price.
little
for.
mistakes, just maybe a little too aggressive on a play, not enough of a punish, but they make good advantage of it.
But now I'm wondering what adjustments do you make as gold going into game 2 of this? Because purple was pretty consistent, and frankly, so was gold. But I think we had some like odd character choices, odd player choices that I think if you're gold, you might be able to optimize a little better, right? Depending. I think a lot of gold on the offhand struggles against a character like Snake as an anchor, or they're definitely not as used to it either. So I'm very curious how they approach the second match, how much they're communicating about.
Maybe change up who they're sending in. Very interesting to see.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if they go with the same leads too. Because it worked well for Gold. 7's a great lead because he plays very confidently, and he has a pretty good sense for how to play into a number of different matchups. If I'm purple, I'm probably starting with someone else. And of course, there are the players that weren't even used that set, right?
Yeah. So we'll have to see.
Each one is a roster of 6, so.
They have a lot of choices. I guess we'll just have to see. They're clearly discussing it.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to.
And for purple, the characters they didn't use. I mean, they didn't use Toon Link and they didn't use Pikachu. Both kind of like niche, more flexible. I mean, Pikachu's a great character, especially. But in this environment, especially on Wi-Fi, right? Like, both characters are flexible and get work done pretty well, especially against like a number of the roster they ran into. So I'm curious if they'll make any adjustments like that. Especially because I heard some pre-match lore, right? So pre-match, Purple was telling me that they had intended to send in Brandon first, the Toon Link, which clearly did not happen. So they must have discussed it and decided otherwise.
They're planting some misinformation.
Purple was very confident in sending in 7 first. That's kind of been their game plan the whole time for this match.
A goal.
Gold. Yes, sorry. Gold. Gold, gold, gold.
He's getting confused.
Oh, yeah.
Got UA versus UA.
UA versus UA, yup. But no, our, Gold's plan's kind of always been that. And I think that kind of works well for them. Especially in terms of player comfort. Seven's kind of very comfortable leading and setting the pace. So I'm curious to see what adjustments they'll make. Especially in like stage choice and things like that. And they're taking their
That can
time.
make all the difference
So.
in some of these matches. That's really been the deciding factor sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
As we saw with Lucia's Thunder at the end there. That platform in the middle.
Yeah.
That kind of called the game.
And that was definitely habitual, right? Where she might have anticipated Clayton to go to platform or back off a little bit, which he had no real reason to do.
So he stayed under,
with his lead.
and that kept him safe.
Yep. He recognized the Thunder, which he had been anticipating. You could tell because he just instantly hit that up tilt.
We'll have to see. They're clearly having a long discussion. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't want to make the same mistake
No,
twice. So.
yeah. If I'm them, I'm taking some deep thought, but also recognizing that it was close. It was played well, right? It wasn't like a massive discrepancy. No. So there are definitely some smaller adjustments they could make to get right back to it.
I think they'll make them this time. We'll just have to see.
Oh yeah, if you're watching this, by the way, or you watch the VOD, sign up for Great Danes Clash #1 Saturday, October 18th at 3 p.m.
We have some great prizes lined
It's
up.
got prizes. It's a nice Smash tournament, squad strike and singles. You can have a lot of fun and meet a lot of great people. Our team members will be there. It'll be awesome. Okay, game time.
Now we're starting.
See, look at this
Snake
major
versus Donkey
adjustment.
Kong.
Clayton's like,
Already
I
played.
feel like playing more, and goes into lead.
I'm gonna say he's warmed up. He's ready. He doesn't want to let that.
And they're sending Nick first too, because they're like, you know what, Nick kind of feels a little stock greedy right now. Let's send him first.
see what he can do.
Let's see what happens. I'm very curious how Nick will handle this. DK Snake isn't that bad, but sometimes, as you can see, it's a little hard for Donkey Kong's big weakness is it's hard for him to get out of disadvantage. Yeah.
Once something starts with Donkey Kong,
Yeah.
and I think Snake is really good at setting those up, especially with, as we're seeing.
But if I'm Nick, my job is to really try and play this slower. You don't really have a choice. And exactly, capitalize off
that.
opportunities like this. Which he's doing.
Not gonna let
It's
him.
awesome.
Not gonna let him recover.
See, all of a sudden, this is like an even game. Almost. Clayton's doing a great job of keeping this
He's
lead.
keeping
Yep.
a little, and
Sets up
first
a great
stock
ledge
on.
trap. Takes the first stock.
Already setting up the stage.
Yeah.
It's back, but Nick is immediately going in.
I like that Nick's taking the time to slow down a little bit.
Charge up the punch.
He says, wait a minute, I shouldn't be in a rush. Still in a little bit of a rush, though. Lets the giant swing go, right? Like,
He's down there. Not much opportunity to charge it up easily, at least not without getting interrupted here.
Right.
Throws the grenade back, though.
So anytime Snake's in disadvantage like this, he should really be trying to cover those landings, right? But Clayton's doing a great job of making sure that he can't. And then he's stacking on a lot of damage. He's discouraging a lot of
Really
stuff Nick
keeping
likes
him
to
away.
do. Yep. But see, he'll know when to go in as well.
Sleep, and
Takes the
there's-
guaranteed.
Yep, there we go.
Yep. Takes the next stock. So Clayton's looking good.
I was going to say, he's got a good lead so far for his team. Not going out, and there we go.
Oh, Nick takes the
All
stock
right,
though.
all right, there we
As we were
go.
saying, covers the landing. Keep the C4 in mind, please. Yep, there we go.
We take it a little slower. Not slow, but at least a little more
Now you can
cautious.
see like Nick's kind of stepping on the gas here, right? Which is dangerous.
Very dangerous with Snake. Snake likes
Yeah.
that.
There are some times where he should be, but you can tell he's kind of pressing in a lot, right? And Clayton's comfortable with that right now. He's not really scared of it.
This is the punch. Thinking he was going to jump
Yeah.
up, maybe try and get some damage
See what I'm
off
saying?
there,
He's
but
kind of
instead-
just swinging. He's letting his resources go like that. Yeah, and this is the hard part for DK, these ledge traps. But hey, there
He
you
got
go.
back
Center
on
stage.
very well there. Gives him the opportunity to get some more damage.
Now in
off.
disadvantage. Let's see. Cover the
possible
landing.
thing.
Yes.
Here we
Good
go,
grab.
and
Takes a
there we
stock.
go.
Okay, all of a sudden, one
Yep,
stock
it'll be
lead,
very
right?
close for
Yep.
the team. Whoever
Keeps it
wins
close. Nick has at least done the job of keeping it close, keeping it competitive.
Here. It's a very dangerous position, but he gets back to center.
Nice.
Goes for the grab. There we go.
Nick has recognized that Clayton has a bit of a habit of hunkering down and shield. If Nick moves the proper way on the ground, and he's taking great advantage of that. Yup.
There we go.
See, now Nick is playing with a lot more confidence when he goes in.
When he can.
See that?
Oh, this could be it.
Oh,
He thought
the
he was
late
gonna get
struggle.
A little
Yep.
more.
But this is good. Snake off stage. Well, he gets tagged by the grenade. Yeah, an unsafe back
There
air.
we go.
Yep.
That's game.
Can't back air into
Still-
shield like that. Got to do
Still
it
a
at a
one-stock
distance.
lead.
Yeah.
These teams are very good.
Still
Making
one
sure
stock.
that they keep a small lead.
Nick adjusted really nicely, realized, hey, I'm swinging a little too much here, right? Like, it's not getting me what I need. And he did a great job of capitalizing on Snake's disadvantage, which is not the best.
But I think Clayton's read of that up air just waited a little bit in struggling, so he didn't get out too
Or
early.
upset,
He
yep.
almost knew that Nick was going to try and go for that.
Yeah, immediately.
It almost could have been an entirely different scenario if Nick had gone for a side instead.
Yeah,
Would
he
have
was
been an
very,
entirely different ending.
very, very, very mindful. Exactly. And I love that for Clayton. Because sometimes when you play a very active Snake like Clayton likes, it's hard to remain mindful. You kind of get complacent and you just do a lot of things because doing a lot of things feels good. But Clayton's kind of shown that no, he's still paying, right? Like paying a lot of
doing it.
attention.
We just have to see how it goes.
Oh, yeah. It's a great day to be a great, day.
And there we go.
Cloud into
Sending in
Snake.
Cloud.
Okay, man. All
Sounds up to
right.
Clayton. Can he take
I
a
don't
stock off
know.
of Cloud?
I'm very confident that Clayton could get at least one stock here. Cloud a little punishing on the disadvantage, and Snake loves that. But on the other hand, Snake's disadvantage kind of sucks. So we'll see if Austin can make the most of that, right? Or hold on a minute.
No, you're thinking the wrong way.
Yeah, I automatically thought of that. But that means this is David on
This is
cloud.
David's cloud.
And David's cloud is a little unorthodox, if I may say so myself.
Sometimes that's what you want, though.
Yeah. I think his team's logic is to send him now to try and secure this stock and see what he can get.
See what you can get after that.
Mhm.
And he's making it work.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
going to say, I think that's the advantage of this unorthodox
So
play.
if I'm David, I'm holding center stage here. You can see he got this 80% by holding center stage, right?
And keeping him out of it.
Yes, and keeping him out, which is like your job, essentially. But we're getting a little messy here.
Mm-hmm.
The movement's a little messy. The placement of things is messy. But it's working out.
Yep.
Yep,
And
there you
here we
go. Okay, David.
All right.
Okay, David.
I was going to say.
I'm
he
sorry
didn't
I said it was
he didn't
Austin.
let
I just
Clayton-
didn't think of it. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, they're on the same team.
You know what? Maybe they thought the same thing on
Dude.
purple. Like I said,
That's
it's mind games.
No, he played
I
it
think
really
really
well.
honestly,
There you go. It's all
It's really
even
hard
again.
to
Yep.
respond to that. I think
David says, okay, I can make up for the
David
stock.
really made sure that Clayton didn't have a lot of time to even
Yep.
do much. Like
Yeah.
not set much up. He couldn't really adapt in some cases.
Mhm.
Just kept middle stage. Once he got him off, he kept him
Yep,
off.
took care of the stock, which
Got
is
damage.
perfect.
Now it's up to purple to respond to that.
Okay. I have no idea what they would send here. No clue.
I was gonna say, what do you do when you really don't know?
Yeah, that's interesting.
It seems like they're
Oh, they're
trying to
taking,
think.
yeah, they're deliberating. It's nice though because it shows that they're actually like talking to each other, right?
They're communicating.
Because they're all right. They're playing on Wi-Fi, right? But they're all here in our arena.
Mm-hmm.
They just chose to play on Wi-Fi to make our live streaming setup a little easier and to keep the because all of their matches have been Wi-Fi, right? So they're trying to keep that muscle memory
Mm-hmm.
fresh for the rest of their league.
Kazuya.
Kazuya, that makes sense.
I think that's a good. This is a really head-on battle here. It's
But Brandon will have to take his time, as we've mentioned before. Kazi is great, but you know if you're against Cloud, Cloud's about maintaining space. We'll see what David does though. We'll see how he plays this, because David is prone to
Ooh.
taking more risks.
that was a
Oh,
great
a stock
parry
here?
from
Yeah.
Brandon.
That's a stock.
Wow.
That's a
Right there.
Yep, you can't air dodge out of that. You have to handle it differently. So okay, Brandon already showing. Okay, I know what to do here. I'm confident.
Great advantage that side B.
But you can tell Brandon doesn't quite know as well what David's Cloud is going to do. So you see, like
I was gonna say.
he ran up there and he just like held shield, right?
Yeah.
Like he was waiting to see.
I was gonna say that gave him the advantage, and hitting that parry really got it for him.
But if I'm David, this is about you should be charging limit. You should be
charging.
maintaining space with back air,
Stay too
forward air.
close.
Yeah, you should be forcing Kazuya off stage or into the air with juggles and
You don't
disadvantage.
stay too far, especially with Kazuya's laser, because
No.
that can really eat away at you from a distance, whether you realize it. Just have the
And
limit.
if you stay at mid range and he shoots laser,
And
then
there we
you've got
go.
an opening.
Good use of that limit. Tries to look for.
Tries to
but
get the up smash on
instead
regular get up,
Goes
but
back in.
something like forward tilt would definitely be safer, more threatening. Nice.
There
So
we go. Another stock right there.
Yep, Brandon keeps it simple. Says,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm going to stick something out. You get hit by it. That's on you.
Goes for another.
So David definitely, for his team's sake, needs to secure at least one
This
stock
one.
here.
He's trying to.
But Brandon's determined
Brandon's
to not
letting
let him
Brandon
have
knows
it.
that's what he can't.
Yeah,
let him.
and
And there
takes
you
it
go.
again.
Yep.
Super efficient game from Brandon. Definitely scared the pants off of David a little bit. Which, it's Kazuya.
Kazuya
so
does a
that-
good job of that. Of
that's
course.
that's what he does. But that's exactly why I was thinking, now we have a tough spot for gold, right?
Gold has to try and make a comeback from this.
A whole person differential,
Mm-hmm.
which is not impossible. That's not that bad in Cruz, but Cruz is also very punishing. So we'll see if they're able to dig in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And who they'll have dig in,
Who will that be?
right? Who's it gonna be?
gonna say, who
is
you
it gonna
send in
be
against Kazuya?
Is it gonna be Lucia now? Is it gonna be Seven? Both of which have a lot of experience against Kazuya, and Yoshi and Sora are good at maintaining
Both
roll
good at that.
distance.
I'm gonna put my money on 7, but
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong.
But the disadvantage for Seven and Lucia is that they like to be a little more brawly, and Kazuya loves that.
And Kazuya takes advantage.
That's
of that,
free gameplay
as
for
As we
Kazuya.
saw.
So this puts them in a position now where their goal is they have to play slow. And that's hard because they have to play slow with the whole person's difference. So whoever's in now has to really slow it down, play at a pace, make Kazuya's life a living hell. And then has to take on the next person just to keep it even.
Just to at least see how they can do.
Just to dig in and keep it even, which is exhausting. So we'll see what a gold plan is here to really try and dig that back. So it's Sora Kazuya. Uh-oh. Lucia and Brandon, in particular, these two, have lots and lots and lots of gameplay experience against one another, which works, honestly, in my opinion, against Lucia a little bit.
Especially with the person.
Yeah, because Brandon's game plan here is a little more straightforward than hers, because her job is to win the neutral, which really means to take her time, to get her opportunity get her opportunities when she can, and then disengage.
I like
right?
That.
But
now
she might be she might be feeling the nerves from the knowledge of having to make it up. Whereas Brandon's job is keep going. Right? This is a great position for Kazuya to just keep going. So yeah, see, this is already kill percent for Sora.
I was gonna say this is dangerous.
And you can see, so she full drifted in with forward air, right? She's definitely feeling the pressure and not maintaining that space.
Looks like she took a breath there.
Yeah, took a breath, which is good, but still.
That's all he's gonna do.
Still swinging though.
Yep. Just trying to keep
right?
away. Letting him make the first move.
Yep, there you go. Maintain your space. Keep Kazuya in disadvantage.
There we go.
This is great, but see, she keeps going for those up smashes, which is kind of just greedy.
Dangerous.
And she's also a little unsure of what to do up close now.
Good dodge out of it. Keeps her distance.
Good.
Still
disengage.
Poking away
a little greed there, though. Yep. See, like it's showing.
She got some percentage off, so it wasn't entirely bad, but...
No, see, I'd like to see back air here. She's kind of forcing herself into uncomfortable positions, and there you go. Yep. Right? So Brandon will just take that because it leaves her vulnerable. And that's not really against her, but he's very used to this. So she's the one who has to play this differently. And that's very difficult to do with the position they're in.
Once you're here.
But let's see.
Still trying to keep the pressure up. She can even just take one stock off.
Okay.
There we go.
One stock.
As I said.
One stock off. Still in the game. Let's see how she can keep it fresh and take her time.
Trying to keep a little bit away from Kazuya. Goes back in, though.
Because in this position, you definitely feel like you have to. See, she does up smash there. She would have gotten more with up air. Because you get another up air. Yeah, because her job right now is to stack damage. That up smash at 40 is not going to do anything.
She tried to read it, too. She knew it was coming, at least.
Hits the spell with the reflector. I love that Kazuya has that, by the way.
A lot of mirror matchups. We had lots of reflex time.
Yep, twin pistons. That'll do it. Yep. That takes the stock. Okay, this is dangerous now.
Dangerous territory.
Very dangerous.
Last person.
We've got our last person on gold, yes.
Against how many on purple is that?
A lot. Yeah. Including Brandon, 3 people. So it's up to Gold Anchor now to dig in. And to be honest, the reason that this is scary is that with this big of a stock differential, this person's going to have to take some risks. Mm-hmm. They're going to have to go off stage a little more often. Yep. They're going to have to take some educated guesses on things to try and secure some stocks. Yes.
And face a different person
and that's
every possible
exactly. And they're going in with less information. And no more stage advantage either.
Who do they send in?
This is tough. If I'm gold, I send 7.
I'm thinking 7 maybe.
No.
Yoshi can do that. Yoshi
Yeah,
excels with that.
I'm thinking
offstage
7,
risk,
but it's still difficult.
it is.
Excellent. So it looks like that's probably going to be the case. And we'll see.
Purple's taking a little bit of time.
Yeah, Purple's taking advantage of this, honestly, which is smart. They get a time to take a breath. We've got a big advantage. Let's stay comfortable, right?
And there's 7.
So Yoshi has some
Yoshi.
unique stuff that works in this matchup. He can double jump out of a lot of Kazuya combos. Other characters can't do that because he gets super armor on double jump. The tricky thing here is any damage Kazuya gets is a big win, right? Like all those trades. Any trade Brandon gets. If I'm Brandon, I'm swinging all the time and I'm going for trades. Because any damage he gets is a big win here. They have a huge advantage.
7's trying to chip away slowly.
Yep. 7's taking
Good,
advantage.
taking his time.
Trying to wade his way in, which is smart. Brandon showing his card a little early,
Yep,
saying, "I will trade with you," right? And that puts 7 on alert, right?
Fortunately, Brandon's able to read some of these.
Misses up the Ferps tech, but I like that he went for
That's
it.
good. Good punish.
Yeah, 7's doing a good job right
Yep,
now of staying
keeping
cognizant, but you can tell he's pushing himself,
Yep.
right? Which he has to do.
He knows he has to.
He's in that position now where if he's got an advantage, he has to try and push it. But the thing is, Kazuya loves that so much. That was the double jump out of a combo I was telling you about, right? Like 7 has a unique advantage here, but look at that.
Takes him back.
Yeah, and now it's really it's dangerous. I don't think 7 can take this match without it losing at least one stock. Yep, and that's the nature of Kazuya.
Right? That's the price to pay now to
It
get
is.
Brandon out
It is.
with such a high percentage.
But now the problem is,
Brandon
right?
is at a little bit of risk here
Yes.
now.
But it's up to
Can he
7
recover?
to try
He
and
can. Tried to punish.
yeah, and I get taking the risks, but
There we go.
perfect.
All
Okay.
right.
So now this stock has to go away, and 7 needs to not lose any
Yep.
to put himself in at least a decent position.
Good position. Could make it work if not, but much harder that way.
Mm-hmm. And you can tell Brandon realizes I can chill out, right? Like I can wait. You can see, so he's starting to swing because Brandon's like, okay, it's up to you now, right? Like
He
if I
knows.
swing here, you'll die, and I've got 2 teammates behind me.
7 does go in.
7 going a little dangerously deep, but that's
But he
because he,
does
knows
take
this.
some away a little from
He
it.
knows as much as we do. This stock needs to go away, and he needs to keep
He
his.
needs to keep his,
But this is what happens, right?
Yep.
Kazuya gets what he wants in a scrap. He lands an electric, and that's another stock gone. So Brandon's got a lot of extra credit on his plate.
Yes.
Brandon and Jason definitely the MVPs tonight for
Tonight
purple.
For Purple's team.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if I'm 7 here, I like that he's recognized. He can slow it down,
Yep.
right?
And
He
Brandon's
should.
known him too.
He's only
at the
got
same
1
time.
stock left. Slow it down.
Brandon
Nice.
takes
Perfect.
out
Okay.
Brandon. All right.
Takes Brandon.
That sets him up well.
This is a 1 to
6.
6 stock differential or 1 to 3?
1 to 6.
Yeah,
Yep.
1 and 6. So 7's got his work cut out
This
for him.
could be the comeback
But
story
he
that
started.
we want.
He started the
strong.
climb. He has started the climb. Gold's fate now rests in his hands. What has happened before is irrelevant. Now it's just up to him, and it's a hard climb. But he's determined to try and make it.
We'll just have to see. I think you never know. He might be
I'm
able
just
to pull
worried.
something out.
I'm just worried if he can keep the stamina up, because he's got a very active play style that requires a lot of. He's still at that stage where it requires a lot of thought, and that gets tiring real fast, especially in this environment where
yeah.
like
Yep.
he's got the nerves of being literally this 1 stock anchor against 2 people. And now if I'm purple, I'm sending, if in my opinion, whoever's the most annoying to face a neutral. I'd send the character that trades the most, that makes 7's life really difficult. And for me, that's either Toon Link or that's Falco. But we'll see.
We'll have to see.
Maybe Pikachu, right?
There we go. So we have Yoshi against Korin.
Corin. Okay, so that's Austin's Corin instead of Cloud. I think he prefers Corin against Yoshi just because of game feel, which is fine. I think this might get a little annoying for Seven really quickly if Austin plays this like really slow and patient, which historically has been a weakness of Austin's, but they have a huge team lead. So
Does take a little stress off, but
yeah. But we'll see.
He can just play carelessly, as we're seeing.
You can see, like, so for example, right now, Austin is playing in a way that works to Seven's favor. You've noticed Seven's
Really
capitalizing because Austin's kind of just drifting into Seven right now.
And that's what Seven wants.
He's saying, I really want to hit you. So he's not actually really capitalizing on their lead much by doing that. And there you go.
And
So,
Yoshi
one
there
stop.
we go.
Boom.
Right
Seven's
there.
like, okay, I can
With
play into
absolutely
this.
no damage, so
Yep.
he knows where he can take advantage of.
Seven's
too.
like this, I'm used to. I think if Austin played this slower, it would
Would've
be
been much
much
better.
harder. Yes. Another stock.
That was a great move.
There goes.
There we go. All
Now,
right.
if I'm Seven, I don't take any risks on this last stock because he took a risk on the
I think
second
at this
stock
point
and it went
you
great.
also stressed out
Yeah.
Austin a little bit. To see your two stocks go down that fast would make me a little stressed. But
Yeah, because all of a sudden your team's lead is dwindling.
Yep. 1 to 6 to 1 to 4 very quickly within basically
A minute.
Yep. But
let's see.
Austin's still juggling him a little,
Austin's getting some damage here.
and he's not going in as much.
I think
which
Seven's
is-
getting a little aggressive, right? So this is starting to work against him a little.
Yep.
He's a little too hungry for
Yep.
it. If I'm him, this is where I show a little restraint, right, and slow it down so you control the pace of the match.
It comes down to letting Austin try and go back in.
Okay.
Scary.
He could have punished there with dash attack. Seven, if you're watching this, next time just send dash attack. Keep it simple. But yeah, you can see. So Seven's starting to swing hard really bit, which is very scary because this is he is at a percent now where he can't do that anymore
No,
unless he
now
has
he's
he
in
has a good
danger,
opportunity.
But
Because this rides on him, right?
it's a little stressful. But
Yoshi double jump armor rescuing him there. He would have died if he was anybody else. No, see,
Ooh.
I want just a dash attack. Keep it simple. Get him off stage. This is where you keep the gameplay really simple. Nah, he's fishing hard now. Up throw my kill? Not yet.
not yet. Not yet.
Next time it will, but not yet.
Hopefully
Nice,
there won't
nice
be a
parry,
miss.
nice grab, recognizing the shield. No, that's too scary. You're gone.
Seven.
Yep.
There he goes.
Next time, just let's trap Seven. I love you, but that's tough. Really good effort on Seven's part. This means Purple wins, doesn't it?
Won.
Purple wins. A nice showing by
But
Purple.
Seven put up a good fight there.
Yeah,
Took
Seven
out-
put up a really good fight, dug
took
in
out 4
nicely.
stock.
Yeah,
Hey,
and very close
3 or
to
4. That's
evening it
really
up
good.
to one last person. Notes. I mean, I really said all my notes out loud.
I was going to
so.
say, you said them as we were going. Luckily,
Yeah,
but
absolutely. A good VOD to study, for
As you
sure.
can see, UA beat UA.
UA beat UA. Go Great Danes!
Go Great Danes. Who came out?
All right.
But
And
Good
both
game.
advance in SUNY League anyway.
Both
So it'll
of
be
them
interesting
had
to
good
see how it
games all
goes.
around, yeah.
Yep. Both have been doing pretty well so far in SUNY League. So we'll see how this affects our season. And for Gold, I think Gold's got a lot of good notes to take away
I
on
was
this,
going to say,
right?
both teams have taken away a lot from this at least.
Yeah, a
They've
good
had
experience.
Time to play their characters. Maybe prepares them for next week.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So in that case, thank you for joining us, everybody.
Yes, thank you. Have
I'm
a great
Action
night.
John. I didn't introduce myself because I came mid-match.
I'm Henry.
And thanks for joining us tonight. Have a good one.
See ya.